Hey guys, this is Squish, and welcome to Harvest Zombies in 7 Days to Die. So in this series, not only are we going to be living and surviving in this farm once we clear it out, but there are 14 steel crates in the shed that we're fighting to get to. The real goal of this series is to fill each of these crates with its respective crop, thus getting the inventory to put Rekt out of business once and for all. Sorry, I'm a little nervous starting in the middle of a city. Ah! With good reason! I'm not having a good start. I'm going back to the farm, I swear. That's where we're gonna live. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're gonna get our starting stuff out here. Can I punch you? Our melee for this is going to be our fists. Ow. An abrasion already? To be fair, I am punching a zombie, and this is warrior difficulty. I'm gonna have a harder time with knuckles than I did with the spear. I'm figuring out already. We're gonna back away for a little bit. Regain some health. Get through our fucking intro quests. I'm gonna get through these starting quests here. Hopefully not take any more damage, because I'm already embarrassed at the beginning of this series. And then we're gonna go clear out that farm, which I'm sure will be fine and not horrible at all, considering it's a tier 3 and we're already struggling out in the wild. Now come at me, boy. There we go. Okay, we just completed our starting tasks here. Because we're going to be farming in this, I want to make sure we get living off the land up as high as we can. But we are also going to be using our knuckles for this, so I'm going to level this up as well. We're probably going to end up going machine gun as well, just because if we're already perking up in this skill tree, why wouldn't we? But we'll worry about that in a little bit here. Also, it's probably going to tell us to go to Rekt, but we'll deal with that later. We don't need that right now. And while we are going to be using knuckles for this, we're going to start out with the club. We need some leather and some iron to make our leather wraps. And clearly I can't hold my own with just bare knuckles. So we're going to use the club to clear out the shady swine, and then we'll get our knuckles wrapped up as soon as we can. Hi, Mr. Snake. I'll take some meat right away. And a bone knife. Oh, and our leather. Did I hear another one? Or was that just a death hiss? Must have just been a death hiss. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. That's fine, I guess. Just like it's fine that there's another zombie and we haven't even started clearing out our future home. Sir! I don't want to deal with you. So we're just gonna say bye. Good night. There you go. I don't see pigs. There's pigs. This was something I should have anticipated, because I know that they're in this POI. This is a bad idea. Well, especially if I can't hit them. Maybe we'll actually go in from the shed. Because the shed's the important part for us. I think we're going to do that. And you know what? I think we're going to be extra sneaky and just break our way in through the back. Which also gives us access to the main loot right away, which is nice. We'll go back and we'll clear out the house. I don't If I'm entirely honest, I don't really have plans for the house. This'll be interesting. As for the settings in this, we have things on warrior difficulty. The zombies are set to a jog during the day. Hordes are at 64. Is that it? All you guys? Okay. And airdrops are every 7 days. The quest progression is unlimited just because I don't want to deal with having to only do 3 a day. And then if you guys like the map, the seed for this random world is harvest zombies, all one word, but the H and the Z are capitalized. And here is what we were trying to get to. So our goal, and we have some plant fibers, is to fill all of this with each of these crops. It's gonna take a while. We're getting some good loot right out of the bat. Right off the bat. I can't talk, guys. I'm having issues. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay down a land claim block here. That works. We're going to lay down a little bit of storage just so we can throw the items we've already collected into something. And then we will head to the trader that it's prompting us to head to. You know what? Our crops are over there. Our personal storage will be over here. That seems fitting. And I did that thing I always do. I gave myself a... Oh, did I? I have a helmet light mod, but it's not working. There we go. But we found something better than the primitive hood, so we're gonna change that out. And then we're gonna head over to the other trader. It does mean that we might end up starting our series away from where... Oh, yeah, it's just you. It does mean we might end up starting our series away from where we're going to end up calling home, but that's fine. But you know what? We could probably loot some stuff and get some stuff to sell when we get to Rekt. We'll use his services until we can run him out of business. That's, I mean, in a way, that's just smart business. And we'll try to collect as much rotten meat and just general dead bodies as we can. Because as soon as we get that living off the land up, well, honestly, we should start building some crop plots before we get it up. And then also while we're back by Rekt's, we'll also get some practice in fighting with our knuckles. Ooh. We got some corn. And plant fibers. We're not going to collect everything, but we'll... There's a snake. There's a zombie. Oh, there's 2 zombies. You know what? My main issue is the snake here. There we go. Okay. The zombies Oh, you know what? You guys enjoy the snake. I'm not that hard up for food yet. Happy to provide. I wanted to go Knuckles this time around. But just having the club on me... I do like the club. We'll see how a little bit of practice with the Knuckles goes. If the practice goes well, I will stick with Knuckles. If it doesn't, I might just use the club for this series. I like the club. Yes. Let me collect the garbage first. I also like doing challenges that make loot I normally wouldn't get or wouldn't keep on me more valuable. The fact that suddenly rotten meat is one of the best things that I will be looking for is weirdly exciting to me. But the other thing is I just like farming sims. What is with all the snakes? I shouldn't complain. I need the meat. I need the leather. The other thing is I just really like farming sims. So I'm now combining my favorite game with another of my favorite genres. And I want something like that. I know there's one coming out. I need to check to see when. But the whole idea is you're just a farmer in the zombie apocalypse, so you have to survive, but you also gotta farm. And I love that. Like, it's not just survive, it's survive and also here's your task. You're also important for the survival of yourself and others. Which is, you know, how it would be in any sort of apocalypse situation. If you're surviving, you have to bring a skill set to you and the people you're surviving with. Oh, I could also be grabbing some of these. Hello, sir. Oh, it's refreshing to see someone with skin. Well, mostly skin. Oh, and we are at Rekt's. Which is kind of nice. We can kind of get an idea of what he has in his town. I just realized I didn't really have a lot of stamina to take you on. We'll get some stamina back before we fight the next one. Ooh, pumpkin seeds. And you know I said we were gonna go Knuckles. I think we're gonna stick with the club. I'm having fun with the club. We're gonna play with the club. We will do a series with Knuckles coming up. I meant what I said in Backpacker. I want to try more of the melee weapons. I really sold on the spear. The spear was fantastic. But for right now, I just want to have some fun and clobber some zombies on the head. Which is a little unfortunate, because it does mean that we wasted a skill point putting it into the brawler. But that's okay. If I really need that skill point back, we'll get some respec things. It does mean we're going to have to divide leveling up between strength and fortitude, which is fine. I just won't harvest anything until I can get that level 3, which the level 3 living off the land, which I'm pretty sure gives us 3 times harvested crops. That's the other thing that we don't usually keep on us, or isn't usually super valuable, that this time is going to be is just the seeds themselves.
Hey, Jack,
hey, Rekt.
I'll shake your hand, but
Get boned, Rekt. Ooh, he has some southern farming. Is there anything else I can sell to try to get some of that? Not really. We're gonna drop a crate down so we're not carrying everything with us. God, it's good to be able to use storage again. I had a lot of fun with the Backpacker series, but for someone who hoards every material, man, it was stressful. Okay, let's go do this buried supplies. And then we probably won't have enough time to make it back to the farm, so we'll find a small POI in Rekt's town. We'll probably spend the morning of tomorrow hanging out in Rekt's town as well. Maybe we'll find a gun and we'll be able to deal with those pigs on the farm. Once we can deal with them, we can take over the whole farm. No problem. Come on, just go down. Thank you. I've taken a lot more damage than I usually do on day 1. I don't know why I started hitting that. We want this. We don't need that. That was a different noise than you usually make. I mean, that's fine. You can make whatever noise you want. I'm still gonna kick your ass. Oh god. I'm gonna miss your ass. There we go. Okay. And I'm hungry. At least in theory, this is a series that won't leave me hungry the entire time. It does mean that I'll have to choose between advancing my goal and eating, but... we get enough crop plots, we're not going to have to worry too much. This is the series where it would be nice to find a nice nitrate vein. Conveniently where we're going to be staying. Oh, well there's a nitrate vein. But that's not really where we're staying, so... I keep hearing zombie noises. Imagine hearing zombie noises in the zombie apocalypse. I'm digging, I'm digging. I'm digging another hole. Hey, it's supposed to be over here. Did I dig slightly too far over? Probably. That's what it looks like. Oh, there you are. Like, I'm pretty sure at least one spawns. Come on. I need the XP. Thank you. Okay, we'll get back. We'll sell some shit to Rekt. Not a lot, because we didn't get a lot, but, you know, we'll sell some shit. And then we'll go find somewhere small where we can spend the night. And tomorrow we'll explore his town just a little bit. And head back home to get some more cleared out in our own town. You know, we're starting in the burnt forest. I want to do most of our starting stuff in the burnt forest.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Well, that gives us something to work with. I should see if I can grab food here. Oh, everything's so expensive. A little bit of corn we can grab, too. The main thing we'll probably grab in Rekt's town is books. Probably to the surprise of no one who's been watching any of my 7 Days to Die series for a while here. Despite our rough start, I would really like to make a good effort at getting all the books in this series. Okay, time is running out a little bit. So I'm thinking that shed's looking pretty good. There we go. Oh, it helps if I clear it out first. We'll clear it out and then we'll... It is cleared out. Perfect. Ooh, I like that. Well, I don't really like that for the floor, but it is what it is. We might have a pretty boring night. Go collect what I can for the rest of the night here. Oh, actually... I'm gonna move my stuff. I know I just did that, but I'm gonna move my stuff over there. Then I can at least mine through the night. Ah! How did I not see you the first time? Were you just waiting to jump scare me? Were you like, ah, they'll be back. I don't need to get them this time. Ooh, a loot bag. I think that's a good sign, guys. Did I not just make another? Oh, I did. We'll put that right where she was standing. And I have 2 hours to try and grab some shit. Hi, lady. I really always forget how little stamina we get in the beginning. It doesn't help I run everywhere. I do it to myself. I know that. Well, I didn't really need the paper, but it's fine. Mailbox! And you know what I should do? We should put this skill point into Pummel Pete so we start getting more of those magazines, because right now we're primed to get more of the knuckle ones, which is no longer what we need. Also, with the challenge we have, it does mean we're on the lookout for a particular POI. Because we're going to need Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn in order to get the super corn. I see a mailbox. And some good XP. Hi, good XP. How are you doing on this fine evening? I actually hate when people ask me how I'm doing or how my day is going. I don't examine how I'm doing or how my day is going. I just kind of go through the day. Reflection is for the end of the day. I don't do it as it goes. That just makes a shitty day shittier, you know? I don't know if it works in reverse. Like, maybe it does make a better day better. Going around being like, wow, today is such a good day. But I don't do that. That's not me. You take it as it comes. You get through your day. And at the end of the night, you can go, you know what? That was all right. Pretty okay. Kind of cool is suddenly garbage is a hot commodity for looting for me now. Because we'll find plenty of seeds and things like that in the garbage. Seeds and rotten meat. Grab some of this wood over here, and then we'll go in for the night. We had a little more time, so I'm getting other things too. Okay, now we'll go in for the night. Clear this out a little bit, give us some space. I don't know if I need forged iron to repair that. I probably do, so that's going to be an issue if they choose to attack that, but hopefully it'll be a quiet night. If it's not, I will leave it in so you guys get to see the excitement. Well, the first day didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to, but we have a solid start. We have a good bit of seeds going already for day one. We just need to get back and get some of those crops planted and take care of those boars. Now that we have a gun, that shouldn't be too bad. Otherwise, through the night, I probably will just kind of mine, take things slow, try not to get anyone's attention. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. It helps me know that you did. It also helps the channel out. And subscribe if you want to see more. I'm hoping that this series goes on for a good amount of time, despite how this first episode started. So, join me for this adventure. And I will see you guys tomorrow.